All right, football fans, welcome. We have a massive night of Europa League action ahead of us. We're talking 10 huge games, and I'm going to break down exactly where you should be looking.
That's right, 10 games, but really one core strategy that ties it all together. And we're going to get you completely up to speed in the next 5 minutes. Let's not waste any time. Let's dive right in. And here it is, the key to everything tonight. You see, with all the attacking firepower on the pitch across Europe, the real value isn't just in picking a winner. Nope, it's all about the goals. That's going to be our focus.
So yeah, that's our philosophy for the evening. Plain and simple. We are all about the goals. We're hunting for games that are going to be wide open, with teams that just love to get forward. That's where we find our edge.
Okay, first up, let's talk about the teams who have a real fortress at home. You know the ones. They're expected to run the show in front of their own fans, and most importantly, they're expected to score.
Our first stop is Italy. Look, Bologna are a really tough nut to crack at home, but we all know how Celtic play in Europe. They go for it. And that dynamic, well, it just screams open match. A 2-1 home win feels right, but the real play here is over 2.5 goals.
Now, this one's interesting because we're being a little more conservative. Feyenoord are just on another level at De Kuip. They're scoring for fun. So while a 2-0 win seems totally reasonable, the over 1.5 goals bet feels like a super safe landing spot. The host should be in control from the get-go.
Oh man, this game is the perfect example of our whole strategy tonight. Freiburg play this beautiful, high-scoring style, but you can't sleep on Maccabi Tel Aviv. They are always a threat on the counter and could easily snag one. You put those two styles together, this match has goals written all over it.
Okay, so we've covered the home fortresses. Now let's flip the script and look at the Raiders on the road. These are the strong teams, the away favorites who have more than enough firepower to get the job done in some pretty hostile environments.
First up, a trip to Istanbul. You know that's going to be a high-intensity game. But Aston Villa, they have some serious quality on the counterattack, the kind that can just silence a home crowd. With that much talent on both sides of the ball, this one points straight to goals. The over 2.5 looks very, very good.
Now we're off to Scandinavia for what looks, on paper, like it could be a really tight game. But here's the thing. Even in a close one, the attacking threats on both Malmo and Crvena Zvezda make an entertaining match pretty likely. The call is a narrow away win, but honestly, the more solid bet is that over 2.5 goals.
You can bet the atmosphere in Greece is going to be absolutely electric for this one. But at the end of the day, the pure attacking quality of Real Betis should be the difference maker here. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this game really open up, with chances coming left and right for both teams.
This matchup, it really comes down to one word: experience. FC Porto has the clear edge in European know-how, and more importantly, in their attack. They should create more than enough chances to push this game past the 2.5 goal mark. The over feels really reliable here.
We've got another all-Nordic battle, and this one has open game written all over it. Both of these teams just prefer to play on the front foot. And while Midtjylland probably looks like the stronger side, the smarter, safer play is just to count on goals from both of them.
And let's round out the away picks with Lyon, a team that is really starting to find its form. Here's the recipe for this one. Young boys are known for scoring at home, but they're also known for conceding. You mix that with some French flair from Lyon, and you get one thing: entertainment and goals.
So, after running through all those individual games, you're probably starting to see the common thread, right? It all comes back to that one universal tip for tonight: look for the goals.
And this number? Well, it says it all. 8. A full 8 out of our 10 featured games come with a strong recommendation for over 2.5 goals. That's 80% of the matches. It just shows you how strong this trend looks for tonight.
Of course, there's always an exception that proves the rule. Braga and Forest are two solid, really well-organized teams that can get a bit cautious in Europe, so a 1-1 draw is a very real possibility. But even in a tighter game like this one, with the quality on the field, we should still comfortably clear over 1.5 goals.
Okay, time to put it all together. Here is your full match card, so you can see all 10 predictions in one quick glance.
So go ahead, take a final look. We've got the home wins for Bologna, Feyenoord, and Freiburg, a whole slate of away wins for Villa, Crvena Zvezda, Betis, Porto, Midtjylland, and Lyon, and that one potential draw between Braga and Forest. But just look at that last column. It's overs all the way down the board.
So that's the full breakdown. And hey, before we sign off, here's the most important reminder of all. Please play responsibly, and most of all, just sit back and enjoy what should be a fantastic night of football.
Which really only leaves us with one last question to think about before kickoff. With all this potential for action and goals, which one of these 10 games is going to give us the biggest drama of the night? Enjoy the matches, everyone!